Welcome back, brothers and sisters. I am Braden. This is Langley Outdoors Academy, and this is the place where we not only talk about what's going on in the gun world, but also how we're going to fix it together. And we have got some fixing to do right now, people. Send this to every single person that you know, because the DOJ just announced a National Red Flag Law Center, which is going to dole out money, support, and technical assistance to all the states that have red flag laws in a centralized downward pyramid. Holy balls. Everything will be linked in the description box below. I had to check the validity of this because, again, with the holy balls, everything's linked. Make sure you hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and turn the notification bell on and send this out now. Everyone needs to know about this because it can be stopped. But check it. This is the first thing I saw. The launch of the National Extreme Risk Protection Order Resource Center will provide our partners across the country with valuable resources to keep firearms out of the hands of individuals who pose a threat to themselves or others. The establishment of the center is the latest example of Justice Department's work to use every tool provided by the landmark Bipartisan Safer Communities Act to protect communities from gun violence. Merrick Garland. Thanks, John Cornyn and 15 Republicans who signed this, but I had to check it. I was like, there's no way. There's no way they dropped this on a Saturday and they're trying this again, similar to their Ministry of Truth move that they did earlier this year, or last year. Oh, would you look at that? From the DOJ website. It's all linked. Justice Department launches the National Extreme Risk Protection Order Resource Center, Saturday, March 23rd. That is today. It's about an hour old. This is insanity. Now, the good news is, enough uproar happens about this, it can be stopped. Because just like the Ministry of Truth thing that they did with the woman who tried to block all the truth and really had to put out their version of what was safe, it can be blocked the exact same way. But this department is now using funding from the Bipartisan Safer Communities Act that John Cornyn and 15 Republicans crossed the aisle and signed. That's what's happening right now. A National Red Flag Law Center, which has the sole express purpose of taking people's firearms without due process. I'm getting... All right, let's keep going. The Justice Department launched the National Extreme Risk Protection Order, ERPO. Remember that, ERPO, that's important. Resource Center, which will provide training and technical assistance to law enforcement officials, prosecutors, attorneys, judges, clinicians, victim service and social service providers, community organizers, hey Obama, and behavioral health professionals responsible for implementing laws designed to keep guns out of the hands of people who pose a threat to themselves or others. They're going to be training people how to report civilians and other citizens to take their rights without being able to face their accuser. And then, after being presumed guilty, you have to go and argue for 6 to 12 months to get your rights back to prove you are innocent. You don't even get to face the person who accused you. This is insanity. But you know what? The executive bureaucratic state continues on the march. Let's continue. ERPO laws, remember that? I just told you about it. Which are modeled off of domestic violence protection orders, create a civil process allowing law enforcement, family members in most states, and medical professionals or other groups in some states to petition a court to temporarily prohibit someone at risk of harming themselves or others from purchasing or possessing firearms for the duration of the order. Again, if you've been looking at any of these red flag laws across the time they've been the new hotness in the left gun controlling side, you know that they are between 6 months to 18 months and they can be renewed at any point in time. Again, you never get to face your accuser. You never get to have your day in court. You don't even get to walk in and say, no, this is an insane accusation and defend yourself. You quite literally get greeted with police officers taking your property, that are your guaranteed rights, and then you have to prove that you weren't a threat after they took them. It is the exact inverse of our political freedoms. Exact inverse. Legislators need to be on this. Judicial needs to be involved in this. You need to have activists involved in this. This needs to go away forever because this is one of the biggest threats to our rights that exist, and it just went national. I'm going to do a video later today tying together all the things that have gone national underneath the executive bureaucratic state, underneath the Biden administration, in collaboration with the gun control groups, and it's going to stagger you because in my mind right now, I'm seeing the pyramids, and it's going to freak you out later when I show it to you. But anyway, let's continue. I'm sure it's not as bad as I think, and there's not money going to gun control groups. Yes, there is. Let's keep going. In 2023, the Justice Department's Office of Justice Programs awarded $238 million to states, territories, and D.C. under the let's just say BURN. There we go. BURN State Crisis Intervention Program, which was created by the Bipartisan Safer Communities Act, John Cornyn, 15 Republicans, let's keep going, and is designed to help jurisdictions implement crisis intervention strategies, including ERPO programs, money for extreme risk protection orders, right there. In addition, $4 million to support training and technical assistance under that same plan, including $2 million that was awarded to the Johns Hopkins Center for Gun Violence Solutions, which is a gun control group that testifies in gun control hearings all the time. Man, this is really, really, really not good. Anyway, let's continue. So in collaboration for the Bureau of Justice Assistance, the center will support states, local governments, law enforcement. I told you that part already. That part's not new. They'll fit local needs and resources and promising practicing in the field to help ensure that funding received is effectively utilized. I bet it is. Well, listen to this little quote. Supporting our law enforcement and community partners in curbing the scourge of gun violence is more critical than ever. Oh, wow, that sounds like gun control talking points. It is. Said Acting Associate Attorney General Benjamin C. Miser, quote, in addition to other resources leveraged across the Justice Department, this center will provide communities with new tools and technical assistance to help them implement effective crisis intervention strategies and reduce gun violence. Translation, you're going to get money and training on how to effectively use red flag laws to up the numbers because they are seeing rookie numbers and they want more. Guys, this is the socialistic creep in the executive bureaucratic state in our country is extremely concerning. And that's me putting it professionally. Let's continue. Got one more thing for you because they've got a website. Through the center and its newly launched website, states, local governments, law enforcement, prosecutors, attorneys, judges, clinicians, victim service providers, and behavioral health and other social service providers will have direct access to critical information that will enhance their ability to reduce firearm homicides and suicides. This website will be maintained and updated to include newly developed resources for the field created through the center in partner with the BJA. The website also provides a platform for the center to highlight emerging and promising practices in successful ERPO implementation and connect states and localities to innovate strategies to reduce gun violence and save lives. They're going to have a successful ERPO board? Hey, here's how I took the gun control or the gun rights in this state through these extreme risk protection orders. Oh, gun groups, look, the DOJ put together a website where you can look and compare notes and see what's the most effective to really get the guns taken from people that you know have guns. Guys, this is insane. Oh my God, it's being centralized at a federal level. This is not good and insane and all the things. Last thing I'm going to share with you. Again, this is updated March 23rd, today. As of this month, 21 states and the District of Columbia have enacted ERPO laws. Successful and effective ERPO implementation requires a comprehensive and holistic approach that incorporates a wide range of stakeholders. The center is designed to provide resources consistent with that need. Someone in a corporate background from Everytown for Gun Safety wrote that sentence. This is literally the merger of a bureaucratic state and a corporate entity focused on taking the rights from everyday Americans because they don't like guns. You are watching it happen in real time. You need to call your representatives. You need to call your legislators. You need to get red flag laws deleted from every local state ever because this is insanity and it's been federalized. And that's what I've got for you guys. Make sure you send this one out and I will see you on the next one. I'm Braden. See you later.